Hey everybody, and
Hey,
welcome back for another stream. It's great to have you all with us here at twitch.tv/SCR Software. It's great to see so many of you in the chat as
oh
well.
yeah,
Already lots of familiar names. If you haven't joined us before, hello, my name is Alex. I'm a community
I
manager at
love your
SCR
background,
Software.
Alex. As
Thank you.
always.
You know what? Gotta dress up for the occasion. You
Yeah.
gotta dress up for the occasion. That's a real flag, by the way. It's massive. I can't believe this room. It's huge, and I got a
I wonder
massive
where do
fan
you
behind me. It just
where do you find these backgrounds every time? Like,
It's my secret. It's my secret. But joining us in the studio, we have Nimiro, PN Marketing Manager at SCS. How
hey
you
everyone,
doing?
hey everyone. I'm fine. Thank you. What about you, Chet?
Awesome.
Everything's fine. Everyone's having a wonderful evening. I hope.
Fantastic. And we're also joined by our special guest, Abbe, Map DLC lead here, but for the Austria Rework. How you doing?
Hello, thanks. I'm doing very fine, and
That's
thank you
wonderful.
for having me here today.
No,
Thank
thank
you for
you.
coming. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we appreciate you being here this evening, taking your time out of what I can only imagine has been a busy day at work for everybody. And how's the weather over in Prague right now, anyway? Because it's getting
It
warm
was
here in the
sun. It was
UK.
sunny and
It's
warm,
sunny.
but today it's
Yeah.
raining.
Is
It's
it?
raining
Oh,
day. Yeah.
it's raining.
Finally.
Finally, yeah.
Uh,
At least
finally, yeah.
the
You've had
all the
good
pollen
weather.
and yellow stuff in the air will get like flooded or down,
Yeah, because
washed
I get hay
down.
fever. I'm okay with that because I have allergies,
Me
so
too, bro. Me too. I
Yeah.
feel you.
I'm
I
like
feel you.
happy days. All right. Well, if you're joining us, welcome everybody. We're here to take a closer look and a little behind the scenes chat as well with Abba, the Map DLC lead, about the Austria rework. Very exciting indeed. It's already out for Euro Truck Simulator 2
It
in the
is. We released it like last week.
1.44 updated. Yeah, Nemo, you already went for a bit of a drive in it, didn't you?
Yes, on Thursday with a couple of lovely and our friends from content creators and from our friends from Toby Gaming. We did a special live stream where we had a lot of fun, some challenges, reverse parking, nothing for Darius, and then we been driving through the Austria and through the amazing part of the Alps and Grossglockner, and everyone was so amazed by how fresh and good Austria looks now.
It really is beautiful, and I haven't had all the time to check it out. I've looked at little parts here and there, so this stream is also going to be very helpful to me to kind of look into it a little bit more as
You
well. And
should
chat, have
you
you
should watch
have
it
you?
because, like, for example, Jenko,
Yeah,
what she did with her parking skills, I never saw. I've never seen something like that.
is that a good or bad thing?
Good,
Is
like
it? It was good. She was really
like
good.
hell of a good. Like
Oh my
she was
goodness.
like, hold my beer, and then one pull to a very difficult tight spot without any issue.
Oh, wow. No, I'll definitely have to catch up on that, and I'm sure you'll find that on our YouTube channel. Has it been uploaded already? Is it coming in the future?
I believe it has been uploaded today, and we probably will
Today.
set it to public tomorrow or something like that. So
There you go. Coming into the YouTube channel, then you'll find
yeah.
it there for VOD. But let's get into it. You're already in Austria, and wow, I mean, first impressions already looks absolutely
look, that's the
beautiful.
flag you have in the room.
There, same flag,
Same
same
as the
flag.
one,
Look at that.
actually.
That's it. Oh, it's always embarrassing when we turn up to the party with the same clothes on, but it's it's okay. But yeah, already getting trucking. And what city have we started in here? Where are we heading to?
We are currently in Salzburg, and you can see we kind of pointed out a
Ooh.
few places on the way. We've been told, like, here on the number 3, it's one of the, by Abbe here, one of the most scenic roads. So I'm pretty excited to see that. And then we will
I'm
probably visit Graz, and then we will see. Maybe we still will
go
have time
onwards.
to explore Vienna a little bit, or maybe back to Linz. We will see.
No, awesome. No, definitely want to see as much as possible in the stream, but of course, we want to leave some for you, our viewers, as well, to check out for yourselves. And I'm sure many of you have already. We've seen lots of your pictures and stuff on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, telling us how much you love the Austria rework for the 1.44 update. We had somebody in the chat, and I've lost their name now, who was saying they've already played it on the virtual reality branch
Oh,
of
yeah.
ETS2 as well, and they said it looks so fantastic in VR.
To be
I can
honest,
only
I didn't
imagine.
know it's already there as well.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So let's take a look at it. Let's find out more about the Austria rework. And correct me if I'm wrong, Abba, it's one of the oldest parts of our maps, right? It originally came out in 2012 with the base game, right?
Yeah, that's true. In fact, I think that Klagenfurt and Graz were released later, but the main part of Austria is from original base game from 2012.
Wow. I mean,
That was
where's the time gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 years already. And
Actually, it is, right? This year it's 10
Yes.
years.
10 years.
God damn.
Wow, that little Euro Truck Simulator 2 is growing up. Oh, it's growing up all big. But no, it's great to see, going back to these older parts of the maps. And Austria is such a worthy place to be reworked within our map because of just the amazing
sorry,
scenery.
I
and
will
everything.
interrupt
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
You
Go for
can, yes, there is like on the right part is pretty
lake.
nice lake.
Look at
Is
that.
it actually Monzi?
To be honest, I don't know.
I believe it is. I actually
but,
believe it is because I
but
know
it
this
is
highway
probably-
pretty
yeah.
well. I know this highway pretty well. I'm driving through it every time I drive to my vacation in the Alps.
Oh,
I've never been.
I would
Yeah.
say this is Monzi.
yeah. This is one of the first parts we reworked. So the names around this route I already forgotten. I have
Chat,
to admit.
are we correct? Oh, we have a guest in the studio probably.
We do? Oh, who
don't
do
know.
we have here?
Hope they brought up some food. No pizza.
I mean,
anyone? No?
if you're going to bring some food, you might as well deliver some stuff to my place too.
I mean, it
but,
would be fair for you, Alex, if this time you won't have any food and we got some.
I know that's true.
That's
True.
true, yeah,
You do deserve that. You do deserve that. But no, I mean, judging just even as we're going off on the first trip here, there's already so much detail to look at, and we want to kind of take it back to where it all began. We want to kind of find out from you about where did it all begin? When was the decision kind of made to rework Austria? Was it?
Oh.
Is there just a list of places that we've got in line, or is it like, right, we think this is going to be worthy of it because of the scenery and the age of it?
Yeah. Well, I think that the idea about rework in Austria started like in 2020, the first half of year, when the reskin of German roads was nearing to the end, and there was a question of what to do next. And Austria was one of the logical places to start because it is real old as whole base, and also the Alps, which needs refresh. I think the refresh more than the flatlands.
Oh yeah.
So Austria was like one of the 2, perhaps 3 places that we needed to, or we thought that it would be nice to rework or.
So it was
rescue.
it was actually the same team that worked on Germany.
No, in fact not. I was that time I was working on Iberia, and was promoted to DLC lead, and this was like around September, and from November I got 2 new map designers who started at November to start with first work at layouts and everything. And
Well, we can really see it here right now in front of us. Like the justice has been done here of recreating how the Alps and the mountains look in this area. It really is stunning, to finally kind of give them a bit of justice. And obviously, back in 2012, times were different. It was a smaller team. There wasn't the technology was very different as well. So we're so happy to see that it's been brought up to date with the latest technology and tools and such that we have available to us at SCS Software. And especially when you get to go through some of the more winding mountain roads, it's really, really evident of that. And we can tell that the team have just done such a fantastic job.
yes,
And
I think.
oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that in some parts we really pushed the engine to its limits to make Alps what they deserve to look like.
Right, I can imagine, and I can imagine it was quite challenging because when you think about reworking an entire country, like how is it structured? Where did you even begin to plan this sort of stuff?
Yes,
I actually asked the same thing before our stream,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, you did. Go for
and
it.
I'm not sure if I can tell your answer, but maybe you can. It
yes,
was actually funny.
I think. The first work on reskin or rework of Austria was like a decision if we want to do just reskin or rework of roads, or if we would like to rebuild also the cities, which was discussed long time. And then we decided to just completely delete Austria from from the border note.
Control A, Shift Delete.
Yes, exactly. And we started from scratch. It was not
Oh wow.
exactly like this. There was like we needed to take in the account which roads are already in the game. If you want some new roads, if you have enough time to make them, and things such that. But all in all, it is more like delete everything, start from scratch.
Wow. And I can imagine that
Yeah.
was quite daunting at the start. Was it a little bit scary, would you say, when you're like, cool, it's going to delete it and start again?
Yes, it was very scary and a lot of sleepless nights. I will just add note to this junction with which.
I mean, this junction confuses me a lot. Like,
yes, and I think that in reality it is a bit more confusing, but we really liked the shape of the junction, so we added it extra to this highway, and later.
how am I supposed to go from here? It's like
There is yes
here,
back
like
here
there and there.
yes, that's exactly the
Wow.
so we decided to just make this junction, and then the map designer was working, and this moved away from Austria, and the new the map designer was like, oh, and here is this and here is that, and make it like in a real life. And this is why we have this farm depot where we are heading now.
Wow.
I hope I
mean,
choose the right lane.
Yeah, I think
hope so,
it is it is the right one.
well, I can imagine, because obviously, if not most, if not all of our, road networks and surrounding scenery are based off of, real life references and networks and roads. And sometimes you just got to think, when you look at something like that, when it's presented to you, you must imagine,
Yeah.
why did they create
Here
it like
to
this?
right, I believe.
No.
Oh, never, no.
I guess no.
No.
It looks like
Oh, maybe not. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
that was a brake check.
Oh,
That was a
it's
brake check.
confusing, isn't it?
That was a brake check.
Is it essentially almost like a giant roundabout, or no?
Oh,
Not really. Could you keep going around it if you wanted to? I don't know.
I'm
Probably,
not sure,
you
but
probably
probably
could.
yes.
Whoa.
Well, I'm just thinking, if you messed up, then you could be going to a completely different country by mistake.
Well, if we messed up here, we can go to Linz. And
Yeah, I mean,
try to-
luckily we can teleport in ETS2, but I imagine in real life it's a little bit more harder to do that.
But we did it.
You did it. You conquered it. That's a really interesting junction. I've not actually driven that one myself. Saint Michael?
Michel?
Saint Michael,
Saint
probably.
Michael. Lovely
Oh,
little
lovely.
town.
What a lovely
Junction
town.
in Lebanon.
Wow, that is awesome. But
That's one
yeah,
thing
like
I always admire in Austria.
the architecture.
Like how tidy all the streets are. Like everywhere's like blooming flowers. Everyone take care about their lawn, about their terraces, about their houses. Everything looks so like like ready to be like put on a picture. It's
Yeah.
it's so cool.
And I gotta ask, have you ever been to Austria yourself, Abba?
No, I wanted
You've
to
never-
to go last year,
Never been in Alps.
but no.
Neither have
But
I. No.
my wife forbid it because she didn't want to have vacation where I will be working and looking around it.
Oh, yeah.
We need this and we need that.
taking a picture of the signs and
Understandable.
asking people around like how these intersections work. God damn it!
Yeah, exactly.
We need to drive on this road for 7 hours, please.
Wow, there is a like
Oh,
harvester.
I didn't know that.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's cool. Hello, Mr.
Very nice.
Farmer.
He's probably just wondering what you're doing, why you just stopped like that. Okay.
You never seen a harvester before?
What the heck? Yeah, no.
Oh,
I
I see that my wife is in chat. Oh,
Really?
Oh, really?
What?
Yes.
Under which
Are we allowed
nickname?
No, Bat Freak.
Oh, I see. No.
He's
back
totally telling the truth. Okay.
Ah, there it is. Well, nice to meet you.
Hey,
Welcome,
nice
welcome
to
the
meet you.
stream.
Welcome aboard.
And well, thank you for supporting your husband first off.
But
It's great to
now,
have you
when
here.
it's released, your next
Yeah.
vacation probably or maybe could be to Austria, right?
Maybe.
Right, maybe.
At,
I mean, it's a
at
beautiful
least
part
like
of the world.
weekend to.
Oh yeah,
to
it's not that far
Lanes.
from Prague, so
Yeah, and I think the weird thing for you will be that whenever you do get to go to Austria, you'll be almost familiar with it. You'll be like, wait, I've been here before. I know this road, or you know this area because of how much you've been working on it for the past year or more. So yeah, I imagine that'll be a bit of a strange feeling for you. But I hope that you get to go visit and explore all the natural beauties that Austria has to offer because it really.
Whoa. Really?
Is somewhere
Through
special.
there?
Yes, through this.
You're going through there?
It is
Wow.
yes through this under the bridge and tunnel, and there
Is
is
it
like
one-way
a
road?
magical valley between mountains, and
Ooh.
if you will not go like by GPS,
Let's
but
try.
there is a small junction or small crossroad here. Go to dirt road.
Okay, let's explore.
Yes, straightforward. And I think that this is one
Ooh.
of the best
New passage.
wooden.
Okay. So this was one of the
forest,
unmarked
yes,
paths, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's one of 3 or 4.
It doesn't
in,
really look like a road for truck, but okay.
Hey, do you know what? Go
It
for
definitely is not.
Okay.
Do you know what? I think you can handle it, Nero. You've gone through so many different roads and off-road situations in your time of trucking on SCS.
Oh, that's true.
I think you
that's
got
true. Let's
this.
see.
I think you got this. Look at this, like all overgrown with a forest, nature, nice dirt road. Wow, that really is beautiful.
But imagine having a cottage here, and the
Mm-hmm.
truck would be passing by, and you were like,
Like a dust storm
Wait
just
a
passing
wait
through.
a
Like,
minute. Did someone order a full trailer of yogurt?
it's like, honey, it happened again. I accidentally ordered a whole truck of. Oh, this is cool though. I love finding little things like this,
Yeah.
within like updated areas. Just finding little secret hidden roads, and of course, you have the new feature as well that goes along with this on your GPS, right, Nemo, where it shows kind of like you exploring the.
Yep.
The
you can
unmarked
see
road,
on
there it is.
You can see it on the GPS.
There you go. And so it kind of picks it up and stores it for later, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't contribute to your map overall discoverability, I don't believe, or exploration. But this
I'm
is
not
nice.
sure if it is not working like you don't need them, but then they are counted in. But maybe I'm mistaken.
So this is kind of like technically the scenic route, right? To the is it
Yes.
going to the industry? It is.
It
But it
ends
is
at the farm.
leading to industry
Oh, okay.
as well.
Okay.
Awesome.
This is one of the reasons why I love this valley so much, because there is this secret road, which is not just a secret road, but it, in fact, leads to depot where you can
It has a
unload
practical use.
your cargo, and it
Yeah.
is like incorporated to scenery like seamlessly.
Oh my god. Let's see if I can
I
make
think
this turn.
that this is
Nope.
really one.
Oh my
one
god,
of
that's
the,
gonna be.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be a battle. Come on.
Ah,
That's the situation we've been talking about. He's probably so like shocked, like, hey,
He's like,
what are you
"What?"
doing here with the truck? sorry. It was
Well, at
Abbe's
least he's
fault.
pulled it over a
Sorry.
bit.
oh,
Listen, we just want to look at the scenery, okay?
Yeah.
We just want to look at the scenery.
you have to be.
That's a new prefab.
Beware
Look at
of
the cows
tractors.
there. Oh my god, that's cute. That's cute. Let me release the drone.
You got the drone here down in the farm. I like the solar
That's
panels
a new
on there as
prefab,
well.
right? That's
Yes,
a new
it
depot.
is.
I never seen
is
that.
awesome.
Never seen that before in our game. That's so
I
cool.
Very
think,
cool.
This is the family farm as we
Family
named it.
farm.
Yes,
What did
because
I
we
do?
have also the larger farm like for.
I mean, my family doesn't have this farm. It looks big.
It is a big farm.
But not as big as other farms we have in
That's
Austria,
true.
I think. Or I hope so.
Well, it is certainly a beautiful place to be working. I'm quite jealous considering the scenic backdrop they've got there between the mountains and such.
Oh,
And
we have
the
a
cattle have
cows
got some
here.
nice place to graze too. Yeah, you got the cows there. Nice little area you can drive through. Oh, some feeding on the left here. See all the lovely little details here, chat.
There is
you
even a
can
small
explore.
cow. Look at that.
Look at us. A calf, you mean, right?
That's so cool. That's cute.
Small cow.
Can
Look at that little ear twitches as well.
Can we get
Love
it as a cabin accessory, please? Sitting here or lying on the bed?
Lying on the bed. That is awesome.
Oh my
That
god.
is so cool.
Is there a?
I think this
collision?
is the end of the.
So I need to
workshop,
reverse?
so-
Oh, come on.
But maybe you can fit in if you will be slim enough.
No.
Oh, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. Unexpected reversing challenge here from Limiro.
Oh my god.
But I'm sure he's got it.
Scratch the building.
Maybe. But like we see here, chat, plenty of little details to explore within the Austria rework. So it's definitely worth checking out. Again, it's available now on 1.44 for ETS2. That's a free update to all of your games. So if you own your Truck Simulator 2, you have this content right now, along with a bunch of other content, which you can find at our blog, blog.scsoft.com. You can see all of the changes and updates there for the latest version of the game. So definitely, ooh, that's going to leave a dent. Definitely go check it out.
You didn't see anything, Chad.
We definitely saw something.
No,
We
you
something.
definitely.
This is a revenge for it's not our family farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got to ask, how big is the team that have been working on the Austria rework? Did it change, or is it one kind of set number?
No, it changed during 2021. We started like me and two other map designers. In the middle of 2021, it was 6 other people, and at the end, it was like 8, I think, 7 or 8. There were some changes. People going to different projects, leaving SCS or moving to other departments. But
And I imagine that's a challenge in itself, right?
yeah, but it was. I was very lucky, as my team is pretty new in SCS. I think average is like year and a half probably, but they're all really talented, and I think they did really great job.
They
Absolutely. Could
did.
not agree more.
I really love
mean,
it. I really love it.
Again,
looks
there's just
so
many details.
It looks
and
so right.
it looks so realistic.
Yeah.
You know, they got the areas right, the architecture, the look, the feel. You know, and that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be immersive when you're driving through, and absolutely nailed it, I would say. And I think, chat, you would agree with me, right? Shout out to the team. Says your wife, actually. No, bat freak. Has anyone else managed to check out the Austria rework? Let us know in the chat. We would love to know what you think and what your favorite areas are, because I can imagine it's be quite hard to kind of choose a favorite spot within Austria because it's just so much beauty all around. And Abba, do you have a favorite kind of area of Austria, or is it difficult for you to choose as well?
It is this valley I think that I enjoy the most, but it is really difficult for me to choose. Like
I can imagine.
Parts of Wien, Linz, Graz, all the cities I think are really nice, and I more like city-oriented map designer.
You guys at your work was actually recognized by Graz magazine, I believe it was like newspaper,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
Really?
they
Wait.
they
what?
reached us like, hey, we seen your blog post about Graz. It looks amazing. Could we like have a chat with the developers? You know, and I believe Abbe, you and one of your colleagues did the interview with them, right?
Yes.
So
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, people in Graz actually know about how realistic and cool their city looks
No
in
way.
ETS2.
Did you get to see the article? Was it available online, or was it in a physical form? or-
No, it was I think browser-based newspaper.
No, it's actually also printed,
Oh,
but only in
really?
Graz. So they sent us
very
to
good.
see only the online version or the digital
Oh.
version.
Ah, they
see.
couldn't send us a copy. I would have loved. That would have been cool for like yourself or some members of your team to have that in like a frame to have at home, like a little newspaper with the work in it. That would have been awesome. That's really cool to hear, and it's great to kind of see that recognition being given. I imagine that was a huge compliment to yourself and your team, right?
Yeah, it really pleased us. Mainly,
That's
I
awesome.
think the map designer that was working on Graz and felt a bit depressed with amount of work and our limitations. So it found
I
her
mean,
up.
they did amazing work. If even the people living in that city recognized it like as a realistic and very close to reality, to put it in an article, I mean,
Yes.
that's the appreciation, right?
Yeah. it was
Absolutely.
perfect.
Look at the
Yeah, no,
flowers.
really
I would
great.
love to pick.
Is it actually like that? Is that many flowers?
It
did you
actually
say,
is.
Lisa?
It
is.
actually is.
Really?
Alex. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes it look really pretty. And isn't that like
They really care
traditional
about
thing,
how
or-
the towns looks like there.
really?
Yeah. I actually
Wow.
believe, but I might be wrong on this, but I actually believe that they have some local laws that they have to take care about how their buildings and property look, from the outside. It cannot
No
be.
way.
It cannot be abandoned. It cannot be dirty. It has to be like nice and tied up.
Yeah, it was really hard for us to find some ruined buildings, which was.
Are there some?
I believe I saw one or two,
Okay.
but mainly I've seen like sceneries like this. It was.
Ooh.
Look at that. That could have been a disaster.
That was a giveaway
Helicopter,
sign,
like-
Miro. That was a giveaway sign. Come on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But imagine crashing, cargo like this. That would be expensive.
That would have been expensive. But wow, I mean, yeah, you kind of only see those kind of clean houses with flowers, kind of like in the movies. But I didn't realize, it was actually a real thing, almost like a law, right? Is that what you're saying? Like they
yeah.
have the obligation to keep their houses a certain way, looking a certain way, and kept clean to a certain amount. So basically, what they're basically saying is that I probably wouldn't be able to move to Austria because I don't think I could upkeep that sort of
And I also believe
beauty
that
standard.
I also believe that imagine if you would like buy a property there and would like to like rebuild it into like modern way, like for example like these modern buildings like full glass cubes, that they would not allow you to, because you would like ruin the general look of the town or of the village.
Right.
But I might
Yeah,
be
you have to
wrong on
keep
that
it
as well.
aesthetic.
But I believe it's one of their like local rules, or how to
Really?
call it. Yeah.
Wow. Do we actually have anybody? Let's get a location check, shall we, in the chat?
Do we have anyone
Chat,
from
do we have
Austria who could?
do you have
like,
anyone from
prove me
Austria?
wrong, or
Yeah, do we have any people from Austria watching in the chat?
What was that? What was that? Calm down, Mr. Trucker. But actually, someone saying in the chat, that's true. You have to get
Yeah, I see it,
approval
yeah.
for any reboots. Yeah.
Crochet Coda saying, I'm from Austria. That's true. You have to get approval for any rebuilds. And also, hopefully I'm going to pronounce this correctly. Arten Reichtum Me, also from Austria, it looks like as well. Have you both had a chance to check out Austria? Win for World as well? Let us know. How does this compare to your home country? Maybe you haven't been in these areas in particular, but maybe they kind of feel familiar to you. Let us know. We'd love to know kind of your thoughts as well. We've also got people watching from Germany, West Virginia, Northern Ireland, Netherlands, the UK, Kuwait, Germany, Texas, France, Finland, Poland, Italy. We've got people watching from all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We hope you're enjoying the stream here as well and learning some more bits about Austria, because I am. That's for sure. I'm learning a lot, and it really is fantastic to see the work that's been put into this rework as part of a free update as well, which is just the most mind-blowing thing to me, because it just looks so amazing, and it's really on par with the latest DLCs that we've released as well, and the team have just done such a fantastic job. Would you say, Abbe, was there like a part that you enjoyed working on the most within Austria? Was there like somewhere that you really loved?
Well, I enjoyed the most probably the work with people who did it. This because I think that our team really fit together, and we enjoy working together. And part of this probably layout of cities when I got time to work on them. Like I think Graz remained mostly from my original layout. These are the things I enjoyed the most, probably.
Chat, I'm going to do a flashback on you, okay?
You're going to do it? Oh, no, he's going to change the time. Here we go. He's going to... There it is. Ugh, it's so bright. When it flashes, it's so bright. But yeah, no, that's really interesting to hear. Working as a team, it's always important and always great as well. And, yourself... Am I incorrect in saying this is your first time as a lead on a project, or were you also working in Iberia? Yeah. And how have you found that? Has that been quite challenging for you as well to kind of manage everything that's happening in the project, or did you learn a lot and enjoyed it?
Yeah, I think I learned a lot, and it was a lot of. It was stressful for me at the start, because I was not sure what to do, how to do, but with a lot of help of other colleagues from SCS, it was done. I think that.
Okay, yeah.
The result is
the result is amazing. Like,
so
favorite part.
Of course, and I imagine as well, a lot of other teams as well had a hand in the rework as well. I imagine research probably played a big hand in helping out with that, and also the vegetation team as well, or as we like to call them, the vegetable team. I'm not sure why that is, but we like to call them that.
Yes,
it's a fun nickname.
I think that everyone helped from every team, I believe. Because we have a new feature of weight stations for Austria. There's programmers, there are new vehicles like trams and metro in Wien. So I think everyone helped, and it was really enjoyable thing to do and to work together. If you can stop here, Nemiro, please.
Yes,
I think on the left there is real nice. The next left. Oh, sorry. This, there is nice. There is nice view, and also if you can go to free camera mode.
Release the drone.
There is this road down from bridge is one of the landmarks that I enjoy the most. With
Do show us. Do show us.
with the bridge stairs and yes, these things. And the fun fact behind this is that at first it was modeled by
That was
game
one
designer.
of the screenshots, right? Something like
Yes,
this.
like
Yeah.
half a dozen of screenshots were made from this bridge, I believe.
Okay.
But a lot of work on this was made like.
I believe like all these buildings are like landmarks, right?
I don't believe
not?
these. No, these ones are made for Wien.
Okay.
The I don't know the English word, but architecture between end of 19th century and beginning of 20th century, which are typical, I think, or I believe, is typical for Wien, for Prague as well, Vinohrady near, you know.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say, I kind of reminds me a little bit of Prague when I was living there, and some of the buildings you see, you know, by the river in the city, you know, in the museums and the theaters and such like that. And it's really cool to see about those
Wait a
stairs,
second.
because that's something that could be easily missed, right? Those stairs
Which
that you were
way?
mentioning.
Which
Yeah.
way should I
Oh,
choose now? Like to Wien?
Good question.
I would go north and
Go Vienna.
Through
yes,
this?
and here on a question mark.
Okay.
I think it
Let's
will
go
be
there. Like this or through that way?
no, the east way.
Okay, let's go.
Perfect. But yeah, those stairs, I mean, again, that's something you would, maybe a lot of people have driven by and maybe never even noticed, but it just goes to show the details that go into these areas
the
that you
stadium?
can stop
Yes, that
and kind of look
that's
around,
city.
which is really, really awesome. And that is a cool stadium. What is that? Spiel Arena.
Spiel Arena, yeah. It's like a
Yeah.
play arena, right? Or game arena or something like that. Spiel is like play, right?
That is awesome.
And that's a
Love it.
That's a football stadium, I guess. Yeah.
Probably.
Look how weird the architecture is on this building as well. That was kind of a unique building
Yeah,
next to it as
this
well.
is like one landmark next to each other. This office building is landmark, the stadium, and also the cylindrical building next to the stadium is
Are
landmark.
there some
as
kind
well.
of market?
Yeah,
Some
we
vegetable?
imagined that there can be like
Local
local
markets?
farm markets. Yeah.
Awesome.
That is awesome. There's so many landmarks. I feel like there's so many like points of interest that have just been kind of put into Austria, like just as many as possible, which is really great to see because you know, this country is packed full of history and a lot of museums and buildings and stuff like that. I imagine it being quite hard to kind of pick and choose which ones to put in because of the scale, right? It's always probably your worst enemy when it comes to these reworks.
Yes, but I don't know, maybe like a bit of a bully, but our asset department was very helpful, and every landmark we wanted, we got it. Or not
You got
every,
it?
but almost all of them.
Almost all of them. So you managed to convince them, like, hey, we need this, we need this, we need this, which is great, which is really, really cool because I feel like when you go to those areas, it really helps people to recognize those buildings and, you know, show the realism when it comes to seeing these reworked areas that, hey, we did include these important areas of interest and historic buildings or stadiums, which you know, you would recognize if you went to those places in real life, and are quite prominent in the area as well. And I know we were talking a little bit about it earlier. We might talk about it a little bit later as well. But a lot of people finding some cool little buildings and such that they didn't expect to see as well within the rework. Some little nods to some certain people and such like that as well, which is
one of
fantastic
the
as well.
wait stations on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that! That's a very modern way station. That's a very, very cool looking one. And not that you get too many of them in Euro Truck Simulator 2 either. It's more of a an American truck simulator thing, right? So interesting to see that those are in ECS2 as well.
Yes, this is a new feature in ETS.
We don't have many of them in Europe that
Mm,
much.
Yeah.
it's
There are more of like mobile ones.
Yeah.
When there is
police,
some
yeah.
arrest place and police will. Get them
Like every time
there.
they come there and start pulling trucks and weighing them, and then just like
Yeah.
grab the weight machine or whatever and just disappear with it.
just disappear with it, yeah. But maybe we'll see more of those in the future. Who knows? Who knows? Same goes for these service stations as well. Like another area where truckers stop a lot to get fuel and everything like that, and they're all looking fresh and modern as well. Some new brands there as well. It looks like I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two new brands for Austria.
For Austria, so are they exclusive just to Austria?
No, I believe that with more rework work, there will be used like in the base game. So Germany, perhaps Benelux, Switzerland. We'll see.
We'll see in the
Cool
future.
stuff,
Very,
yeah,
very
stuff.
exciting indeed.
So
yeah.
you and your team actually like plan to have another rework project soon?
Yes. Soonish, like in a year or so. If you slow down here and look to right, there is a nice castle there.
Wow! Look at that! What a view! That is beautiful. Again, if you were driving at 60 kilometers an hour and you didn't look right, you would miss that in a blink of an eye. But,
Yes, I think
yeah.
there is more of like castles and sceneries like this.
There is like hundreds of them in
Yeah,
Austria.
Really?
Yeah, like
In
I thought
reality, not in our.
I
game,
thought that was just
unfortunately.
more of a French thing. They have the what do they call them? Chateaux, or I don't know what they call them. But
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Austria had a lot of castles as well.
yeah,
Are they're
a
littered
lot.
everywhere? Are they?
Yeah, a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
And how old are they? Are they like really, really old castles?
Some
or?
of them really old. Some of them are from like different centuries. It differs a lot.
Is there like a really famous castle in Austria, like the most famous
this
kind of prominent ones?
Well, the most famous castle will be Schönbrunn, probably.
Yeah.
Dang, I had no idea. That's news to me. I didn't realize that there was that many castles in Austria. It wasn't even. I just think of mountains, and like I think a lot of people when it thinks of like Vienna, for example, they think of just Mozart and the sound of music and little things like this because they're all filmed in that country and people from that country. So that's a really cool another little fact there about the castles. I guess Nimro, you have plenty of experience with. How many times have you been to Austria now, Nimro?
A lot of.
You've been quite a few times.
Yeah, like
Where do you usually go to? What area?
to the Alps usually, to South Tyrol. That's the heaven on earth for me. So yeah, usually there. But Austria is full of like awesome hills and mountains and lakes and rivers and waterfalls and castles. Like it's like a country from a fairy tale.
Really? Dang. That's another place we need to go on one of our business trips. We've got a big list. We keep adding it here on the streams. Every time we look at somewhere new, we're like, hey, we got to go there.
Yeah.
Business trip. Pavel, are you here?
Yeah.
I mean, Austria is not that far. It probably like would get approved.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to go to Innsbruck. I think what draws me most about that area is just because of how it's like between mountains, like in the valley.
You can actually fly there.
And you got the
There's an
mountains.
airport.
Yeah, I did see, and it's like a really interesting airport too, because you have to come in over the mountains and down into the valley, and it's quite dangerous apparently sometimes because of the weather and the winds. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to Innsbruck. I don't know if anything about the town is interesting. I just know that it's very beautiful, right?
I've been driving through Innsbruck once through the center. And to me, it looks like Vienna or Prague. Like all these cities, like they have like very similar architecture there. But Innsbruck has a very famous zoo, if I'm not mistaken. They have dolphins there, I believe.
in Innsbruck there are
But I
dolphins?
might be wrong. Don't take me too seriously on everything I say.
Well, there is
Yeah.
also the ski jumping.
Oh yeah, true. That's
area.
Oh, of course.
That's
And,
true. Yeah, the famous
yeah.
one.
Down
is very true.
under the hill is junction.
Yep, you can actually
And people-
see
Yeah.
the ramps for the ski jumps.
I was gonna say, do people actually still use that today? Like, is that an open ski jump you can go down in
Not
real
sure.
life, or
Don't know.
would you go down it, Nimro?
I would send it.
Yeah, you would go.
No,
No,
no, man. No, that's
Because was it for the Olympics or something like this when they
Yes.
built it originally, or yeah, it's an Olympic ski jump. So those things are really big, and yeah, I think I remember actually seeing it because it was originally in the base game as well, wasn't it? The ski jump, but I think it was a bit
Is it
further
there as
away
well
and
now?
harder to see.
Yes,
Okay.
it is also with the junction down.
okay.
So you literally can drive
Can we,
like
can we
beneath
jump a
it.
track on it?
No.
Missed
Ah,
opportunity.
I was gonna say that's our next stream. Who can jump
Well-
the furthest in the truck?
Well, I believe that someone from my team already
Try
came up
that.
with,
They
with
did?
this idea, but it was denied.
Quickly scrapped.
Yes.
Ah, that's a shame. I think that would have been a lot of fun if there's like a little
Yeah.
secret hidden
Yeah.
Easter egg that you can teleport yourself to the top of the ski jump in your truck. I
is-
think.
Like a nice junction with Wien Canal, I think it is called, in the middle, and this is like the city proper.
With the
And
skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Ah. So right now, is this like more of like the outskirts of the city, or are we about to drive through the
Well,
center?
it changes like in matter of meters.
I believe that the sensor is here as well.
This
gotcha,
one,
yeah.
this one is industry area,
Okay.
and the center is this one.
Okay. So we will
There are
be
no
driving
no economy docks, but you can drive through and enjoy the view of the city.
Beautiful, yeah. Vienna, a very popular destination. Lots of landmarks here as well, including. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not going to say the name. I know someone probably could, but isn't it that is it a government building or a museum that has like a really long name?
Yes, it is there.
The
We can.
yeah,
yeah.
Can you Google it?
the one that nobody's going to
Alex, Google
ever
it and
be able to say.
Google it and Google it and say
Ah,
it.
do you want me to find it
Yeah.
really quickly? Yeah, I know we have it on our blog. 'Cause I remember writing the name in the blog and thinking, this
Yes.
can't be real.
Yes,
This
it
is-
was.
It is a real place. Okay, for people that are from Austria, I'm going to apologize in advance for my pronunciation of this place. So, it is the. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
okay.
someone is mentioning Urania on the left.
Großglockner
yeah.
Hochalpenstraße. Großglockner Hochalpenstraße.
But that's
That's
not
the street,
not it.
actually. That's the street, right?
That's
Yeah,
the
and
street,
that's
but-
the building with the extra long name.
That's one?
Right.
It is?
Yeah,
This one?
I believe that's one. It's Ministry of something.
Ministry of Magic, probably, because of the name.
Yeah, the name of it is, and here goes my pronunciation of it: Bundesministerium für Klimaschutz, Umwelt, Energie, Mobilität, Innovation und Technology.
Yes.
That, I'm guessing it's a building for energy, mobility, innovation, and technology. That's the only part I understand.
So you speak German right now, right?
I hope so. I might have said something else completely in that language, and it might have been
What's
offensive
that
or
on
something
the
if I said it
building?
wrong.
What's
This
the
is
knows?
theater, I think, and it was like part of the building.
It
so
really is like that in real
Yes.
world, like with the red.
Yes.
Really?
symbol
At
on
least
it?
on some of the photos.
Okay, so maybe it was just I don't know under construction and. Nah,
It
I believe
is
it's
probably. It is probable, but well,
Could be an
we'll
art
see.
installation.
I'm not. I'm not
then-
sure if this is theater or another ministry of something.
Hmm.
But I think it's
I wonder what
It's
that's
theatre.
supposed to mean. The symbol on it. Like.
A as art, probably.
It could be.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Big
could
brain.
be. That could be.
Big
That's
brain.
some
Yeah,
vibe,
that's
yeah.
true. Yeah. Or maybe look up. It could be one of the
Or
two.
AS Abbe.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Ah, Easter egg. Okay. Now we know the true meaning.
We have some named map designers in the map.
Like this?
Mm.
Bar Angela?
No. The hedges are in shape of name.
Ah,
At
okay.
least on two places. I believe one is in Salzburg, and the second one, I'm not sure. Oh, the second one is maybe graffiti, but I'm not sure where it was.
That's always fun, and it's funny because I don't think a lot of people know, but there's quite a lot of little nods to different teams and members of SCS within the game. Not just in terms of drivers that you can select from or hire, but also within the map as well. And they're so nicely like hidden and planted just among the the generic
the train
buildings and
there.
restaurants.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
that's
really cool. Oh, look at that!
landmark metro.
It's a metro. Ah. That's unique as well. Very cool they included that. And I noticed you just noticed that out of the corner of your eye. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, I know where we are heading. That was on the screen.
Oh, this is the
Yes.
yeah. This is the
Sharp left is-
Schönbrunn
yeah.
Palace, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, give me green light. I want to go there. Thank you.
And this building dates back to the
There's a viewpoint
1700s.
there. Okay, cool.
Yo, we should take a look.
We have, I think, 5 viewpoints in Austria.
Yeah, somebody in the chat here. Love the metro. The metro really looks like that. That's awesome. That
Thank
people are recognizing that as well. It's always nice when you have those little details. This looks so realistic. It says Michael Pro King. The Net Metro, exactly. This is a beautiful building. I can only imagine, how grand it looks in real life as well. I imagine it's quite a popular place for tourists to
Yeah.
visit as
Oh,
well.
look at
to
them.
see
They are
this area.
stacking there with the selfie stick.
Yeah. With their selfies,
Taking pictures.
like hashtag my new house. Like
And it is much larger in real life.
yeah, it's a really
We
big
fit
complex.
in like third of the whole complex, maybe even less.
Okay, let's ruin everyone's photo with the truck.
Imagine there's some guy on the other side like getting the perfect alignment for his shot, and then you park there.
But look at that. It looks
cool,
actually
though.
cool, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Schönbrunn.
I remember when we have gone
so
to asset department and told them we need this. They were, oh, really?
Really? Wow.
The-
Well, I'm so glad you included it there. That looks fantastic. Really beautiful part of the world. I'm very jealous. I hope I can get to visit there one day soon, because it does look awesome.
Next time you're in Prague, we can drive there. It's not that far, bro.
Just down the road, is it?
Is it?
Like,
It's like 5
yeah,
hours.
how long does it take to drive there? 5 hours?
5 hours, I would say, yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Didn't realize it was that close. Yeah.
To Brno
That's
and
very
next
cool.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, Nimmo, I got a request actually.
Hmm.
Would you mind after this just going into photo mode and like just adjusting the time?
Okay.
Just in photo mode, just to see what it looks like at night. Because I remember seeing a shot of it in the evening, and the lighting and stuff looks really awesome as
yeah.
well
You're right.
at night. As I imagine a lot of the places do in the city as well. Hopefully we can get a good view of it from above here.
I will answer the question in chat. How
Sure.
long did it take to do Austria Rework? It was like a year in 6 map designers and me. So
Wow.
Look
a lot of
that.
work.
A lot of work done in
Look at
a
that.
short time as well. Yeah, look at that. I love the way that's lit up. It is really cool. Like a golden glow. That looks amazing. It does, doesn't it? It looks real cool.
There is also one more light lit landmark next to Urania, where we already have been. There is Unica Tower, and at night it should look very interesting.
Awesome. Well, definitely look out for that, chat. You know, just because you've trucked through there during the day doesn't mean you don't know what it looks like at night. You
I
know,
was just
definitely look
fine.
out for it. Oh, did you get a fine? Oh
For red light.
no,
It's
you
okay.
hit a
Okay,
red
okay. We
light.
still have some time. So where next? Where next? Linz?
Where to?
Linz, probably.
There's a viewpoint?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a
No,
drive.
it's recruitment agency, I think.
But this is new as well, right?
Yes, but we can go to Linz and probably some around here.
Here?
To the center where is heavy
here
factory.
somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, let's
This is
go
in fact one large
here, for example.
industrial
Let's
area.
check this as well. Okay, let's go.
Let's go on our way
No,
again.
I
Wow.
will use this shortcut.
Well, chat, I think you agree with me when we have a pretty great tour guide with us here to guide us through Austria. Abbe giving us some really cool facts and insight into the Austria rework. So if you haven't already, make sure you do download the update to ETS2, upgrade to 1.44, because it gives you so much cool new content, as well as the Austria rework as well, which is completely free. And make sure if you do head into Austria, share it with us on social media. We'd love to see your photos and videos. And of course, send your compliments to the chefs. Make sure to let us know how much you love it. And obviously, we'll send on the positive feedback to the teams as well, because they need to know how well they've done as well and how much you're enjoying it. And it's obviously quite evident from the chat that everyone is really enjoying it and is very positive about the whole thing. And I imagine, Abbe, when it was complete, it was quite a nice moment for you to kind of see it in its complete form all together to release, and maybe a little bit nervous as well for what people might think when it came out. Or
It was. I was relieved when it was done finally after like a year and a half me working on it.
Alex, look at that.
he has to do that every time, doesn't he? Bring up the
Can we
food
get
stuff.
some, please?
Yeah. But
Hanna's Bakery.scs. That's awesome.
But I think I was not nervous. It will be received well, because I believe this is the best we have done in ETS.
Oh yeah.
The best part of.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. And I imagine it's a little bit nervous to think maybe how can you even raise the bar higher next time, you know, for whatever projects might come in the future, you know, to keep the bar at the same level, if not higher. But I'm sure the teams will do an absolutely fantastic job, and obviously we look forward to hearing more in the future, and I'm sure we'll have more news of that as well at some point. And it really is amazing just to think back about it, because we mentioned it earlier about how, you know, this is one of the older areas of ETS2 when it first released back in 2012, and 10 years. And I think Austria is definitely a fitting rework to have for that 10-year anniversary for ETS2. And it's so awesome, and we're so thankful to kind of have it in the game reworked as it has, and given a much needed bit of love and update to kind of match everything else around it as well.
Yeah,
it's
really
really cool. Yeah, as it is. Yep, there's the Austria flag in my background. If you didn't know, bit of a lesson for you. That's the Austrian flag. There you go. And now I want an apple strudel and a Wiener Schnitzel. There you go.
Want it as well.
See, this is what we need to start doing, Nimiro, right? When we have these sort of streams, bring food from like the country or state that we're looking at, you know, like traditional, so Austrian goods, or if we're like in America, you can bring some American goods as well. I think it'd be a cool idea. Awesome. Really, really cool to see. And there's also one part as well that I'm just thinking of in the Austria rework.
Another castle or like?
Yeah, it's a milk cluster.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
That's quite a big one as well, isn't it?
Yes.
That's quite a large one.
It is pretty large, and it was already in the old base version, and we just refitted it to be nice.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it seems like it's quite in an interesting place as well, just outside of Vienna. along the highway, and I don't know what it is, but it always seems like you find castles along the highways no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Same in Prague as well, right? In the Czech Republic, like
I love
they always seem to be situated next to them.
I love castles and medieval history, so
Oh, really?
they
Okay.
are almost everywhere. Some of my colleagues love him because I was like, okay, we need to do this road and this road. Here is this and here is that, and oh, here's castle. And 5 minutes was, oh, castle.
I'll take that. Yeah, I mean it's the same here in the UK that you go up to places such as like Scotland or in Ireland and stuff, and there's loads of castles just everywhere up in those kind of areas. Not so many down here in the south, as we put cities everywhere and decided to replace them with office flats and such as well. But it's a really nice touch to history to have.
But there is also on southern parts of England, like Dover Castle and
right.
Henry VIII, I think, built a lot of forts there.
He did. Yeah. He did. There's a lot of history down there. Maybe I'm not sure if you've ever been to visit the UK, but if you ever do, we'll have to take you to some of the castles.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd very much enjoy it with the medieval history that you seem to enjoy. So, I imagine was it you that got to work on a lot of the castles when it came to Austria, or did you also give the opportunity to some of the other map makers as well?
Sorry?
Or was it the assets, right? When it came to the castles, did you make the decision where to, which ones are going to come in? Was it hard for you to choose which castles to have in Austria?
It was not hard because there are castles everywhere. So when there was at least one, it was fine on each road.
On each road, you're like,
yeah.
As long as we can get as many as possible in, we're good. I want a castle here, I want a castle there, I want a castle.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's awesome.
But
they all has to be like made as a landmarks, right? Because they all are different.
But they are like made to view from a far distance.
Okay, so
it's not that hard to do.
Okay, cool.
So, well, I got somebody here in the chat, Win for World. They're saying about it's really cool how we implemented the pronunciation here, Stiegel Brewery in Salzburg, or Stiegel.
Probably,
Sorry,
I'm not sure. Brewery in Salzburg. Many beer drinkers would promote you to
heroes.
Yes, it was difficult for us because we can't have brewery in the game, but
we don't have alcohol, but they do beverages there.
Yes,
they do beverages.
So
yes,
Collie beverages.
It is a beverage plant.
Yeah, look at that industry area.
Yes, the whole view before us is.
That's actually
like, where we will go, and there is a huge industrial area.
That's actually very correct. Very correct. I mean, I've been driving around this area so many times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I love the graphics on the side of one of the tanks there.
Also, this part was done by one of our most talented map designers, or in my opinion, not me. And he's really ambitious in his designs, and I think that Linz was the right city to put him on it, because the industrial area in Linz is incredible.
Yeah, it looks quite intricate and complex, and unlike any other industry area I've ever seen in the game. That's really awesome.
Like a lot of smaller roads everywhere.
You also put all these like welcome in the different languages there.
Welcome.
I believe it is there in reality.
Yeah, it is there. Yeah. I always try to find the Czech one when I'm driving around, but it's not that easy when you're driving. So
maybe they put it on the back. Who knows? Oh, no, you see it. Okay. That is so awesome. It is really, really cool. And as soon as you kind of enter this area, you really do get like a a feel for the whole industry area. It kind of looks like it, has the way it's all been placed together like this, and these small little side street through the different warehouses and all the piping as well. Love the little details here that have been implemented on this industry, and a railway as well. I imagine that's where they ship a lot of the goods through directly on a train there. That's awesome.
Yeah. There is also port area, not in our game, but in lanes, and there is a lot of train.
What is
work.
this for? That's like a weight.
No, it is
Scale?
scrapyard. New industry in.
But those are weights,
Oh.
right?
Oh, I don't know what it is.
I want to check it.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one before actually myself. So
I believe it
Let's have a
actually
look.
is weight.
yeah, on the
It
other
may
side
be.
there's
Because I believe like in real world, when you come to place like this, they actually like pay you for the goods you like brought with you, depending on the
yeah.
weight. So they weight you up,
Yeah.
probably.
Is that
Something
what
like
it
that.
is? Gotcha. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
weight. Yeah. 13
13
tons.
tons. There you go. That's a lot.
Nice. I
That's a lot.
didn't know about this.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, I love the little details here of all the.
I believe we
scrap.
borrowed this depot from ATS,
I'm not
Mhm.
really sure.
but it was then reworked to match more the
Yeah.
Austria designs, and
Look at that. That cars, like crashed cars, put it on a. That's so cool.
Yeah, really seeing the area quite alive here in terms of an industry. Little things happening here and there, work going on, things being moved around. I love seeing those little details. Really cool. And you get weighed again on the way out, I guess. So
Probably. So. I mean, you don't probably need to. It's
Oh.
like optional, I believe.
optional.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
looks like
Well, they're happy because you just gave them 20 euros in total for,
just for
drive in,
ride-
drive out.
Just right through, right?
So yeah, you can come in for 20 euros. Yeah, sure. I think a lot of people would. And like you were mentioning, this place is huge. I didn't realize how big it actually is as you come down all these little side
yeah,
streets.
and we can go
That's-
like
Forwards or.
forwards. I believe yes.
Okay, let's go.
So I'm not that much driving in our game, but
Fly.
fly over the whole map. Yeah, and there are some new assets to make it more realistic.
That's a concrete,
awesome.
like.
Yeah, maybe
Concrete
ingots
layers?
of some
Building
metal,
materials?
but I'm not sure.
Mm-mm.
That looks so vast and spacious, right?
There's definitely a lot of space for storage there. That's for sure. That is for sure. Wow. I don't think I've seen an industry quite this complex with so many
Here
little
is
other little industries and
very
stuff.
nice
Yeah.
small parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Again, lots of details that have been included here.
And there is
Very
also
cool.
unmarked road somewhere. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if this is. No, it should be more behind
Like back
somewhere.
to the back. Like,
Oh,
the drone is out.
yeah, more. No, more to the right and forward. Yes, this way.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
And
And
here.
you can,
Come and
yeah,
look in
and
there.
you can enter here.
Oh,
and
you can
there
actually
are
go
the-
in.
I
I
want
the
to see
new
that.
assets.
I want to see that.
Nima's like, I want to see it all. Posh Pete says the reverse parking here is fun. So I imagine it can be a little bit challenging in some areas here then when it comes to parking. Which I think a lot of players do like the challenge. They do like to have the hard parking spot, so that's cool to hear that there's a fun little reversing spot as well. You have to reverse into a building? Ooh.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I remember a screenshot, like taken from the building actually, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There
Oh, yeah,
is
Is it
heavy
is it here?
factory. Yeah, it was on the way where we were
Okay.
heading before.
New
Nice.
passage. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Bush P says one for Darius to try. I think so.
Darius would skip that as usual.
He would
Always
skip the
skips
parking.
Look at that.
Darius giving us a smiley. This is cool. Just don't knock any over, Nemo. Whatever you do, you start off like dominoes. You know, all of them go off at once.
This is probably the biggest industry area in ETS2 now, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Yeah.
probably something big like this.
I think that with the heavy industry, it will be probably the biggest one.
That is so awesome. I feel like I could get so lost in here. Like driving around, if you don't keep an eye on your GPS, you could easily be going around in circles and trying to find the exit because of how big it is.
There is also a mover on the right, like train.
Train?
Yeah, if you stop and look more to the right.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow,
there.
up there?
Yeah.
What?
wow.
How come they have it above up there then? Is there a reason for them being
In
up high,
reality,
or-
there is. It is much larger, and I think there are rails connecting to the place where we entered this area.
Mm.
I'm not sure how it is done in our game.
That is really cool. Well, thank you for showing us that. 'Cause again, if if you're not delivering there, then you're not going to see it, and that's one place that I haven't been able to check out. Yeah, I didn't realize how large and intricate that whole area is, and it looks like there's a lot more you could quite easily explore as well. And I think Imo's going to be heading down that way as well. So much to discover, right? So much.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
I think the best thing about this project was how everyone got involved and wanted to make it better and more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So much that in some cases I needed to tone it down to make to not make it too much realistic and too much ambitious.
Mm. Yeah, of course there are limits, to compromise to make sure that it's smooth and that can run on the systems that everybody has, and but in the future I'm sure those will improve over in time as well. But that is really cool. I'm definitely gonna have to try find like a job to deliver there too, one day. Ooh, well, he wasn't wasting any time. He wanted to go. He had no time to waste. He was going. That's very cool. Wow. Well, time is flying here.
It is. So
it is going really fast.
let's
I
wrap
did
it up
want to
somewhere.
maybe. I was gonna say, can we cheat a little bit and just drone cam to one last place?
To what place?
I don't know the name of it, but the winding road through the mountains. You have the flags on the top, like at the very peak.
You mean the
yes,
Glasgow?
The Glasnock. I just want to end there because I know that is such an amazing part of the
here, right?
map.
No,
It's
down
here.
there. Yes.
So
Here,
The
and
spaghetti
if we could
monster.
Spaghetti monster.
look at it. Yeah, look at those roads.
So let's do
It's not
this.
often that you get to see roads like those in ETS2. But yeah, let's head there real quick and just have a quick look because I think this would be a nice place to end.
Innsbruck.
I know. I just don't want to fly there from Vienna all the way, so I just thought.
Yeah. So you can here's
that's the jump.
Oh, that's the ski jump.
That's a ski jump.
There it is. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Look at that, impressive. That's huge, isn't it? It really is big. All right, we're gonna quickly drone fast here, chat. But I feel like it'd be a fitting ending to a really, really interesting stream.
Through the
One with
mountains.
a lot of information.
Yeah. And it's like there or the other way?
No, 180 degrees back and more forward.
Yeah,
A
keep
lot,
following
and
the road.
you can go through this mountain.
Have to get to the
Yeah.
top.
There will be a Zalfenden before us, and then turn right. And
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's end it here. That's gonna be nice.
It's my favorite part. I've actually never been here, but I'm actually planning to visit this area this
Oh,
summer.
really?
Yep.
Nice. And are you gonna stay in like a house like that on the left? Like, are those like hotels like that look like that, or?
yes, I believe that this one is the one that we took inspiration from.
Yeah.
Like on this place.
That's awesome. That is really cool. I can imagine just wake up in the morning. You have the fresh mountain smell. You might have maybe a little bit of mist in front of the mountains and such like that. And yeah, waking up in this area would be really
What a
wonderful.
sport
But
car there, right?
yeah, but look at this, chat. I mean, what a view to be driving with. I mean, the backdrop of those mountains there, snow capped as well at the top. How awesome is that? That looks so beautiful. And yeah, I wish we had more mountains here in the UK. I'm not gonna lie, because I forget how much I do love them. They're really
I mean,
good
there are
looking.
some beautiful mountains.
There are, but you have to go all the way up north or all the way to the west, like in Wales, like in Snowdonia, or up to the national parks. You don't really. We just have more like hills than mountains in the UK, really, as a part of Scotland and Wales. So look at this. Town. There's a lot of trucks coming through. Look at that.
Yes, everyone wants to see the Grossglockner.
Trucks are the new caravans, it seems. I love how Abbe remembers the map by heart. I'm sure Abbe's had a lot of time with this part of the ETS2, so I'm sure you know it like the back of your hand, really, right?
I do not know everything right now because we are working on different projects, but yes, I remember a lot, especially the things that took the most effort, and there was some jinx with it.
Yeah, so in the moment, you knew kind of everything, but then towards the end and moving on to different projects, then yeah, it's easy to forget as you start working on new areas. But yeah, this is where I wanted to end. These kind of areas here, absolutely gorgeous, and it's a real treat as well. I'm not sure if we'll make it there with the drawing camera, but once you get to the top of this road, it is absolutely stunning. It is really special. And look at this. Even the toll gate just fits in with the scenery. Like they have the traditional kind of
it is
architecture on there.
I believe all the toll gates in Austria were made like landmarks. Yeah.
Look at that.
See? That's awesome. It's beautiful. Fits perfectly in.
This particular part of Austria is one of ones that I needed to tone down the effort of map designers to keep them sane.
Wait, they were going crazy on this?
I believe they would.
There. Let's put every tree there. Like
Yes. But this is the genius behind it, because if the map designer does not love this scenery and the things he's doing, it would not look
absolutely.
so
Absolutely
good.
agree. Look at that.
The winding roads. You really got to be careful because, it is very tempting. And I've got to say, I've done it not recently, but in the past, where you go to the top of this hill and you just drive as fast as possible down these roads. But by the first turn, you're usually not in a very good situation. So, yeah. Unless you, prefer to do an Australian style of trucking, then I don't recommend it. But yeah, this is the top here. This is where I wanted to end. This is just such a beautiful part, and
also a viewpoint. Look at
this! Wow! And this really brings it all together.
We couldn't be wishing for better end, right?
A more perfect view for the end. Yeah, it is so awesome. You got all the toys up there. I'd be taking a selfie just like that lady.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All the textures there and details on the mountains. All the road design there and networks as well.
Yeah, we kind of believe in our team that the guy who was working on Grossglockner uses black magic, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible to make this and make it work in our game.
Yeah. It really is awesome. Bringing it to the next level in Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we should start to wrap things up here, unfortunately. As much as we're enjoying the view, time has gone quickly, and we really appreciate you, Abbe, joining us this evening for the stream, for kind of giving us a behind-the-scenes look here of Austria, showcasing the work that's not only been done by yourself, but the teams involved as well. A massive props to them again as well. And all of this, including as part as a free update in 1.44 for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you for sparing your free time for coming and joining us on the stream. We hope you enjoyed yourself as well.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to talk with you and to express my gratitude for the team and for their work.
Well, we are excited to see what projects come next in the work, but you'll just have to keep an eye on our blogs and our social media for what might be coming in the future for sure. And Nimro, thank you for being our driver as well.
I mean,
you might have gotten a few
pleasure.
bumps and scratches in the tunnels and along the way, but that's okay.
About, but okay.
But we appreciate you being here as well. And of course, Philip behind the scenes as well, running our production.
Yep.
Thank you for making it all happen here as well. And of course, you chat, our best community ever. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for showing your support and all your positive messages as well for our special guest here and for the update as well. We appreciate you being here and joining us as well. And of course, we've got a lot more to look forward to in the future as well, haven't we got, Nimro?
Oh, yes, sir. I believe next week is going to be very interesting for all of you from the community of ETS2. So better stick around because we plan something special for you next week.
Any teasers, or are you just going to keep it there, lips sealed?
I cannot tell.
ETS2 fans, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. But no, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you all. And definitely go check out Austria, please. If you haven't already, go check it out. Go for a good drive this evening. And then send us your pictures. Send us your videos. Send us your selfies from ETS2 to our socials. SES Software on Twitter, Facebook, ETS2 on Facebook. We're on TikTok as well, as Nimro might be doing some dancing on there one day. Who knows? All that good stuff as well. Go follow us and show us your first journeys in Austria as well. Absolutely. But no, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you all. And any last words from either of you in the studio? No, nothing? All good?
No?
All
okay.
Right. All good.
No, actually, was expecting
thank you.
Thank
you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everyone.
Let's
rate.
Let's rate to raid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
if
rate
you've never
someone.
joined us for a raid, it's basically where we take all of you lovely people on the chat
Darius.
and throw you another stream. Does
Darius.
anyone have any recommends?
Did you find someone
anybody?
meanwhile?
Anybody streaming that we can go say hello to? Anyone?
Rate James.
Any familiar
Who's
names?
James? I have nothing.
You have nothing? Oh no, we
You
quickly got to
skipped
find
it.
something.
You skipped searching for someone to raid, right? Like you skipped parking always.
Let's have
James
a look
Gaming,
here then.
is that are they streaming our games, either ETS2 or American?
Just having a quick look through here now to see who we can find.
James D Gaming, Posh Pizza. Try to look
James
it up.
James D Gaming? I think I've heard of that name before.
You heard that before?
I've heard that name for sure. They're in a convoy. They're doing like a big convoy on Truckers MP.
Let's do this.
They're doing that? All right. Let's do that. We're going to go raid James D Gaming. Make sure to go send some SES love. And as always, you're part of our best community ever. So make sure you represent our community just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Keep that in mind.
And keep that in mind for sure. But thank you once again, everybody. We're going to be wrapping things up here, but join us in giving some SES love to James Gaming on their convoy in Truckers MP. So let's go support one of our wonderful community members. Once again, thank you everybody for coming along. We appreciate you, and we'll be catching you again another time soon for another stream.
Yes,
but until then,
sir.
take care of yourselves. We'll see you again soon. Bye everyone. See ya.
Bye.